I think if I had to pick a memorable song out of the first EP, it would be Addiction. I would choose that because like that was a song that like when we made it, it had to do with a lot of things that were really true to what me and a lot of close people were facing. Like there was a lot of toxicity in our lives. There was a lot of addiction to terrible relationships. There was a lot of negativity going on. And so I think being able to make a record that addressed that in that way, that in that kind of way where it's like a melancholy song, but it goes like, it has a steady uplifting feeling to it. It has like an awakening to it. It has like, I feel like I'm coming to realization within it. So like that record was really important to me. And it was really pivotal because like when we were dropping it, I felt like we were really, as a team, we were really coming to a great place, and we were really coming out of those things, and we were really taking space and making space to address those things. And I feel like sometimes these songs work as like, you look back and it's like accountability. It's a way to remember, and it's a beautiful way to remember. It's like a beautiful way to mark a time that wasn't always so beautiful, but it's a beautiful way to end it. I would have to say, without a doubt, the most memorable session from the Transformation EP would have to be the creation of Black Woman, when we were in the Cayman Islands in 2018. We had me and a couple of the homies that we were up there with had went to the store, and we came back. And as we came back, I think Cardi was playing a beat and had showed John Fellner, a producer that I work with very closely. He had showed him a beat that he made, and it had a melody on it. And John turned that into an acoustic chord progression. And God bless the acoustics in that room. When we came in, the chord progression, he was playing the Black Woman, like the chord progression that you hear on Black Woman. And it was just cutting through the room. And immediately I had like stuff in my hands. I put it down, and I walked over and I started singing the first parts that you hear in Black Woman, like the first part of the verse that you hear, the first verse. And immediately Cardinal was there, Cardinal Official, a close collaborator and friend and brother. He was there, and he was like, yo, like grabbed his phone and like threw it into the middle of the room, and like put it on record and like threw it into the middle of the room. And we started singing. We started singing about a lot of things that we were talking about and that were on my mind, and that were floating to the surface of my heart a lot in those weeks, in those months, in those years leading up to that. So yeah, that was a really memorable session for me. That was a huge moment of catharsis, to have a whole room of people that you love, who are of different creeds and colors, all just completely engaged, fully entranced in that melancholy but beautiful spirit that was in the room. So it was amazing. It was a really beautiful session. And to be in the Cayman Islands, like in like this like house that was just all windows, just looking out at the moonlight, looking out at the beach, and it was a really blessed experience.